I almost turned off the microphone off on the stream. Because that's how I usually press his microphone on and then pre-stream off. But, oops. That would have been a big oops.
But interesting. Remember to, I was about to say, remember to switch on Discord as well.
I was on it.
You were. To your credit.
I won't go deeper because I'll get angry. But short version is, story is dumber. Nemesis went from fear to non-smart. It's linear as hell. True. Took away mercenaries, indeed, and didn't even try to go cheaper because of feeling like a DLC. That's pretty much a Resident Evil 3 remake in a nutshell. I do agree on those. But hey, everybody! Hey, go for some! Hey, everybody! Welcome to Discworld, where we are gonna make Rincewind somehow into a hero. So far we have the birthmark, the mustache, and Eye of Uffler. We need three more items: a fart, a burp, and Nobby, what was it that we need?
Now, Nobby! Do I book him now?
What for?
Loitering with intent.
Yet again, loitering.
Paragraph 7, subsection 3.
Oh, Carrot, give it a rest. Take a walk.
Who are you people, anyway?
We're the city guys.
What, all
Street
it's the same
We're on
as
patrol,
before.
almost as if someone's been... You don't know.
What? Oh, goodness me, I never heard of any such thing in all my life.
Well, we thought we might patrol our way over to the Broken Drum. Then we might end it. So,
I can't ask him about being a hero again, it seems.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
You know, Tony Robinson actually did narrate some of the audio books.
Well, game decided...
It's gone! I'm scared!
Game decided to crash. I don't know.
Hello, Elaine.
That was a quick game.
Bye. I think it sensed what I was about to say. Yeah, Tony Robinson did actually narrate some of the audiobooks. But my advice, if you want a Discworld audiobook, stay away from the Tony Robinson's one. Just not because he's bad, just because they're abridged. So there's actually stuff missing.
I remember you mentioning that they're abridged versions.
I found out the weirdest way because I'd always listened to either the Nigel Planer ones or the Stephen Briggs ones, which are actually really good. And then I had a colleague who said he listened to the ones by Tony Robinson. I was like, oh, I didn't even know he did that. And then I started quoting the one he was listening to at the moment because I knew he'd gotten halfway, and I started quoting the start. And he didn't understand any of it, and I was like, but it's literally the start of the book. but they cut it. That was weird. Hey, Eldritch.
Hey, Eldritch. Hey, Ellen. So, we need to get... We got the birthmark, mustache, and Eye of Uffler. We need the sword that goes ding. We need the camouflage and spellbook or a magic spell. There's only one place where we can get some magic.
University.
The good old UU. Hawkfather was such a fun movie.
Yeah.
I had forgotten how fun it was.
One of the later books in the Discworld Wizards series is Unseen Academicals, where they have to play football to keep their stipend from the from the government, I think. Something like that. No.
How is it that I'm getting those these days? It's been a long time since I've gotten, like, those bots.
But you already have the best viewers.
Yeah, I don't need any more. University, where $10 gives you a week's feast.
Unseen Academicals is a really fun book. It's the only
This
time
seems like a good-
in the entire Discworld series where they mention orcs.
I just noticed that there's something broken about our librarian. There's two of them.
Oh, it's just developed extra arms.
No, it's like he's made copies of himself sitting on top of each other. There, that's better.
There we go. that was odd.
That was really weird.
Oh dear.
A little too much
Yeah,
else.
too much space.
Yeah, he's gone through
This
L
is a-
space, and now there's 3 copies of himself.
I mean, this is a magical university. Anything can happen.
Ah, what's this? Magic chants for dragon slaying heroes.
Perfect.
That sounds about right. Oh.
That's just like you learn spells in the Quest for Glory.
Good grief! I've been read by a book. Sturcus Mortuarus. No, I won't say it. I won't, at least not until I need to.
See, this is what happens to Rincewind in the before the original first Discworld book. And that's why he can't learn other spells, because one of the creator spells is stuck in his head, just waiting to be said at the right time.
And now he's got it. In this game.
It says something about every time he tries to learn another spell, the other spell gets scared because it's one of the original 3 in his head, and so they hide instead.
Where do we get the camouflage?
You need a bot that temporarily silences the user for 20 seconds if he mentions the word monkey.
Did you get the number of the donkey cart?
Yep, that's all it should say.
So what we need is some kind of paint, I think.
Some paint, you say?
Yeah, because camouflage.
Oh, right.
Either paint or something else. Hey, Goblin. And also, where can we
Hey,
find
Goblin.
a magical sword that goes team?
So we've got the birthmark, the mustache, and the Eye of Offler, right?
And now the spell.
Oh, right.
So all we need is the camouflage and the sword, magic sword that goes ding.
I have an idea for the camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
Can we take the soot off the wall in the shades?
Yes. I think we can. That might be it.
Ooh.
So after that, all we need is a sword that goes ding.
That doesn't work.
Luggage.
Oh. We need
There it
something.
is. Let's see. Let's try the sheet.
That does.
Okay.
I'm guessing that doesn't work.
Nope. Screwdriver.
That doesn't work.
The knife.
That doesn't.
No, it doesn't work. I mean, we need some kind of a scraping
That
tool,
do-
you would imagine. And we don't have the trowel anymore because we gave that to the dragon.
Yeah.
But I do think you're on the right track of getting some of this soot. Or some kind of ash. I mean, we are only
This
looking...
isn't black paint. It's ash. I wonder where that mason went.
Well, I think you're looking at him. Right there.
Just another idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it will work. Maybe in the kitchens in UU there's a spatula or something. I mean, that would be where I would expect to find something scrapey.
That doesn't...
I was trying to dab at the donkey on it.
Dab it with a donkey. Sounds like a wordplay of some
That
kind.
Quite an impressive amount of objects in your inventory now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, not even Day of the Tentacle has that many, I think.
Guybrush almost has that much in at one point in Monkey Island 2.
Yeah, that's true.
I just love his expression when in Secret of Monkey Island at the ghost ship when he picks up the tools to open up the box. He says, "Oh great, more inventory." Like he's tired of
Always
carrying
cracks
so
me up.
much shit with him. The kitchen, you say?
It's just an idea.
I mean, it's an idea, yeah. I'm just currently I'm completely blacked out on where these two things are. I just know what they look like and what happens, but to get them, I don't remember. I mean, it's that's my case with many adventure. Yeah, there's a spatula. You're correct. All right.
I had a feeling.
That's the scraping tool. But it's the usual case with adventure games with me, especially if they are games that I do like, but I haven't played that often. I remember many puzzles from the beginning, but towards the end, I just don't remember the puzzles.
Yeah.
And that's always fun, because then it's like, I've forgotten how the game goes. Excellent. Playing it for the first time. Again. But now, let's think about where can we find a sword that goes ting. And the only one that we know that has a sword is the Amazon lady. Luggage! Always gotta shout for you, you lazy bum. There.
Oh, changed shape. Ah.
He took the whole thing.
Yes, this soot seems hauntingly familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on why.
Don't think too much about it, Rincewind.
Or don't think, Rincewind. It's not your forte.
Oh. That's not his specialty.
Yep. His
Specialty is cruel and unusual geography.
Let's see.
That's what he becomes a lecturer in.
Mm-hmm. I remember you told last time.
And I think, if I remember correctly, it's mostly based on... I mean, he doesn't know any magic, but since he's been able to stay alive for as long as he had with all the trouble he went through, the custodians of UU thought that maybe we should just give him a job.
Just give him a job, yeah.
DUI? Donkey under influence? Well, I never. Well, goodbye.
If I remember correctly, in the original God's Guard book that most of this is based on, there is a mention of magic swords always being thrown into wells.
Oh, the well. The wishing well.
It's that or rivers, I think.
It's got to be the
Mentions.
wishing well.
Yeah. There's also a mention that since Carrot is actually made out to be this fantastical hero with a birthmark in the shape of a crown and all these things, he's got all the makings of the classic folktale fantasy hero. He has a sword that is so sharp it's not magic.
Oh,
Because it's
I wish I
just
could think of a
really
wish.
goddamn good.
Looks like I was named.
too bad we don't have a coin to throw into the wishing well.
Uh,
That doesn't.
Do we put something in there? Yeah, tweet, tweet, tweet.
Quite a handy wooden crank, this.
Oh, there's a double bucket.
Wait,
Gotta love
you
how-
mentioned the crank. Can we take the crank? Can we unscrew it or something?
Yep. There, now we got a crank. I remember
I
that
love that he's
there's...
sawing with the fucking sawing motion.
Yeah, he used a knife, apparently. But I did remember that we need that crank for something.
You remember what?
Need to crank it, you know. Crank it hard.
My initial thought is because you said that one specific character is the most annoying and we know he's in the dungeon, can we go crank him?
Yep.
Eh.
He needs a good stretch.
I mean, it's not a crank call.
Should we talk to the patriarch?
The patrician? Nah. He's a busy man. Don't let him detain you.
Luggage! There you are.
There you go.
10 legs and still so slow.
Ah, yes. Hello. So, you're a torturer then?
Please, sir, we professionals within the industry prefer the term
Information
extraction technician. A little nicety,
Great
sir,
title.
that marks an otherwise very old and dignified profession. Always does well to take pride in one's new line of work, sir.
So you're new at the job then?
Well, more like I started off.
I mean, we heard this last time.
sir.
No.
You!
Little dots with
What?
I'm not. I've never even seen you before, and someone might have been.
Ah, anyway, a bit of torture on account.
Just window shopping. Yes? Oh!
That's great.
Someone's left a potato in here.
No, of course.
Ah,
Had
Satisfying.
enough?
Oh no, not by a long stretch.
Of course.
oh, those.
Well, he's more annoying than the fool. Oh!
I'm
Huh?
melting. Whoa, I'm melting. And your little
What?
dog too.
How did that fit up there?
Don't ask.
Ah, a sword that goes ploink. Ah, a sword that goes
Of course it
ploink.
goes
That
ploink.
sword's out of tune, that is. You want to take it to a dwarf, mate. They know all about tuning up swords.
Hey, it's a turtle cat.
Hey, Satori cat.
I mean, We know exactly one dwarf.
Yep. Let's go ask him about it. I mean, we cannot have a sword that goes ploink. I mean, how good is a sword that goes ploink?
I do so love the way Pratchett wrote sounds. Like at one point in, I think it's Thief of Time, somebody flips a coin and it starts spinning so fast it disappears with, as Pratchett puts it, a spang. And it's just such a good word. Yeah, because you can definitely imagine what that sounds like when it's a coin that's just turning.
You're all warriors.
It must ting.
I must say. So, do you know anything about swords?
That's me. You can get hurt with swords.
I know. Not for a real sword, see? You got to go and get a dwarfish sword. They're the only ones who know how to tune them properly.
Tune them, eh?
Yep.
Try the mines if you're looking for dwarves. They'll do you a favour. Ahem. Right. Any friend of mine's is a friend of theirs.
Oh, God. Thank you, Carrot.
Carrot, don't try to be funny.
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
Let the other people take care of the humor there. And there's the mine.
I'll just move along then, shall I?
Yeah. We get to be
Not even
dwarves.
acknowledging them. Ooh. Hey, this is the ramp
No,
tops.
behold the majesty of those tall, pointy stone things.
And out of focus. There. Because we're not looking at them. I mean, they're out of focus, but when we look at them, they go in focus.
Dwarves.
Abandon all hops, ye who enter here, by
Hops?
order of Dwarven Women's Temperance League.
Ah,
Abandon all hops, ye who enter here, by order of Dwarven Women's Temperance League.
I mean, they're gonna make beer out of hops.
Does the second game have any references to the Temperance League of the vampires?
Don't remember. Don't remember
that's a
too
shame.
that well. Only bits and bobs here, but not the whole game.
Yes.
gonna
The
be
way
fun
he
to play
treats his vampires is also great, because they have a Temperance League where they abstain from blood. They have little ribbons and they sing songs, and it's really annoying to everybody else.
I think they might mention it. I think. Well, I mean, we'll see once I play Discworld 2.
It's nothing like that fine Dwarven engineering. Actually, this is nothing like fine Dwarven engineering. Who's responsible for building this junk?
I mean, just a barrel.
Yeah, don't ask question, Satori Cat. It doesn't do.
It's Discworld. That's the only answer to questions like that, or happenings
Weird
like
stuff
that.
happens.
It's things happen in Discworld.
Stout fella. Excuse me, are you a Dwarven smith?
No, I'm Dwarven Llewellyn. Dwarven Smith is over there.
Thank you.
Yeah, there it is.
That's great.
So you're definitely not a Dwarven smith then?
No, I'm a miner.
What, underage?
Yeah, I'm only 137. They won't even let me into pubs yet.
What's it like being a Dwarven
Oh.
miner?
Well, I just dig the all day through, apparently.
Just that.
The hours are long, but the food's not bad. Plus, there's the Wandering Princess allowance.
Oh, really?
This conversation is absolutely silly.
Yep.
Is there a potato in here?
Someone's left a potato in here.
Yep.
I always wanted one of those.
An anvil? Why would you want an anvil?
Good question.
Stunted little blighters, aren't they? Excuse me, sir.
Yes? What is it? I haven't got all day. We dwarfen swordsmiths lead a busy life.
Well, let's give him the sword that goes ploink.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes? What is it? I haven't got all day. We dwarfen swordsmiths lead a busy life.
Swordsmith?
Yes?
As in your actual maker and tuner of magical swords?
Ah, that's the one.
Well, would you tune up this sword for me?
Yes? Will right now be soon enough for you?
Look, You're sure you're a dwarven swordsmith?
What do you mean?
Well, aren't you going to tell me that you won't do the task until I find some obscure item from somewhere?
Why?
Well, it's traditional. Nothing's easy for adventurers. There's always just one more object to collect.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want it that way, I suppose. All right, go. And return only when you have brought me...
A glass of elderberry wine.
That's it. Complete your quest and then return. How was that?
Oh, marvellous. I can't thank you enough.
Anytime.
We could have gotten it tuned already, but freaking Rincewind makes us do a fucking fetch quest. Rincewind, sometimes you need to learn to shut the hell up. First you brought the dragon back to existence, and now we have to do a fetch quest because of you. And hey, Spicky.
Hey, Specky.
Nobody has ever said that the brains are Rincewind's strong suit. No, it's not. That's why I told him to stop thinking.
He's good at surviving, and that's about it.
Well, let's go get some elderberry wine then.
Wanna know his star sign?
Go ahead.
It says in one of the books that Rincewind was born under the small cluster of boring, faint stars.
Boring faint stars.
Yep. The small boring cluster of faint stars.
Okay. Boring cluster.
Yep. It's great.
A tankard of wine.
I can't, sir. The cellar's full of thingies. What are they called? You know, furry blighters with the tails.
What, foxes?
That's it, foxes. Hundreds of them, all squeaking and eating cheese.
Yeah, I'm sure he
Oh,
meant
we've got
rats.
a plague of foxes in our cellar.
It lies between the constellations of the Flying Moose and the Knotted String. It's traditionally associated with chessboard makers, sellers of onions, manufacturers of plaster images of small religious significance, and people allergic to pewter.
Ah.
That doesn't work.
Trying to remember how we get in there. Like, we have the lantern, and we need to somehow turn it on. I mean, we do have the matches and all. I mean, now that we have a reason to go down here.
That doesn't... I can hear some oil sloshing around inside. That doesn't...
I just don't remember how to turn it on.
Question.
What am I missing? I need to make a hole in it.
That doesn't...
I mean, I try using the matches, but they just don't work.
Maybe we need to do something else first.
That doesn't... Safety matches. Safe for whom?
What would we need to do? I don't think there is anything to do. I think it's just we need to go in here and turn on the lantern and get the elderberry wine.
Hey, Skim.
Hey, Skim.
All right, I found the hints again that I had last time.
All right.
It says there should be someone else to talk to in the bar.
Fortunately, I don't have to talk to him anymore.
All right. No need to talk to him anymore.
Yeah? Wugga, wugga. Oh no, it's bursting open. Your face a molten gold. Ah!
I think he's drunk.
God
like it.
bless you, pal. My mate, my what's his name? Hey, it's you and me against the world, pal. I love to drink with what's his name, cause what's his name's my mate.
No way.
Right.
1 drink per act is enough for me.
Her act.
No, go away. No ghosts, no ghosts.
Relax, son. I'm a wizard. Let me buy you a drink. So,
In my room, a vile creature from the nethermost depths. It took.
gate pun. And
Yeah, we got the gate pass already. Thank you very much.
No, get that, read, and yeah, that's it. Well, tell me, yes, he crap. Well,
Who do we need to talk to here?
Let's get another hint then. It says someone behind the door. What?
Oh! Oh! We need to talk to the bogeyman. Yes, there's a bogeyman in the game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, a boogeyman.
Oh,
He's behind the door.
there's something lurking behind it. Who's there? Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Look, there is someone there. I can see bits of you poking out behind the door. What are you doing back there?
Go away. I'm the bogeyman.
Really?
I'll give you a fright you'll never forget.
Yep,
Just come out from behind the door.
he'll scare away the rats.
I can't. I'm afraid of open spaces.
An agoraphobic bogeyman?
Lay off.
oh,
It's no fun being a legendary figure of terror.
What does a bogeyman do anyway?
It's quite a hard job being a traditional figure of terror. Long hours and no real holidays.
Really?
Well, there's the good side too. There's your place in folk tale and legend, and you're your own boss.
Get out from behind that door.
I want my mum.
he's that bogeyman afraid of open spaces. That's directly taken from Reaper Man, another great book. He usually walks around either with a door or with something else.
Here, it's the door.
Oh,
So, what does a bogeyman do, actually?
We have a highly valued traditional community role.
What, frightening children into eating their greens? Serving as formless objects of folk terror, that sort of thing?
Yes. Yes, that's it. Then there's your special commissions. One time, these wizards tried locking a cat inside a box and opening it up every now and then to see whether the cat had died. My
course.
father frightened one of the old geezers to death when he jumped out of the box instead.
I think I've heard of that. It added an extra complication to the principle of uncertainty. Made random chance seem a bit more random than anyone supposed.
It was all Death's doing, of course. A subcontract job.
Of course. Schrodinger's boogeyman.
You're not really a bogeyman.
I am too.
Go on, let's see you then.
I'll come out and you'll get such a shock.
All right then.
All right, what?
All right, come out and scare me.
Well, you're ready for it now. I mean, it's not a shock if you're expecting it.
So, you're saying your
I mean, he's right.
effectiveness as a
Yeah.
legendary figure of terror is entirely due to my not knowing exactly what you are or when you will appear.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
In
that's
which case, you should change your name to something
jump
more
scare.
appealing, you know, to heighten the shock effect.
Such as
Cyril.
Cyril. That's no name for a bogeyman.
Heightens the surprise effect, though.
You're right there. Cyril the bogeyman.
Coming out from behind the door now?
No.
gonna go under the bed.
in Reaper Man, he's called Schleppel.
Schleppel. That's a better name than
Yes.
Cyril.
Scheppel.
Why are you hiding behind that door?
It's a metaphor.
Not a door.
A metaphor for my own insecurity. You see, not only does it provide a screen between myself and the outside world, but it is also a portal, an openable space, implying the possibility of future liberation from my phobia. Quite a powerful image, really.
Huh. I thought you just worked for Monsters, Inc.
Oh, stop snivelling. I thought you were a grown monster. Whatever would your mother say?
Mother! Oh, Mother! My mother would never take me to the zoo, you know.
Really? Would you care to lie on a couch, by the way?
Oh, no. The door's quite comfortable, thank you. Anyway, I asked her, and she'd never take me.
Have you ever thought of seeing a psychiatrist about this problem?
Oh, no. I mean, that's for sick people.
Yes, quite. Tell me about your mother.
Well, the zoo's important to a young bogeyman, you know. All
Is it?
part of a basic education. It's not easy scaring people, you see. Takes a lifetime of dedication. You have to start small and kind of work up to human beings.
As in, terrify some lower orders of life, then shift up to people once you've got the knack.
That's it. That's what you have to do.
Ah! Well, I think I can help you there. I can find you some foxes.
Foxes?
Sorry, I meant mice. Anyway, I can find you a few if you like, and you can try scaring those.
They're not big mice, are they?
I don't think so.
I mean, those ones that jump. Can't bear it when they jump.
Well, you just come along and we'll find you some ones that don't jump.
Well, it's a good idea, but I'm afraid I just can't leave my door.
Hey,
Oh,
Digi!
good grief. Why?
Well, it's a symbol, you see. A representation of my inner belief that I'm not yet ready to face a possibly hostile world.
Are you sure you've never been to a psychiatrist?
Hey, Digi! It's been a long time.
Hey, Digi!
Well, goodbye.
Now, how do I convince him to go into the basement?
How about just unscrewing the door?
Yep. Now he can move. There he goes. Oh, he's got green feet.
Ah, the green legs. I hope
Who's
you're doing
there?
well, DG.
Hello, look, there is someone there. What are you doing?
Go.
Really? Look, an anchor? What does a
It's
Really?
Well, there's your...
Get out.
I...
want my mum.
Well,
So I think now we just go to the broken drum and he'll get there. I think. Stop buying us like that. And Benny Clancy makes an entrance with a super loud fart.
Hang on, somebody's calling
yes.
me. Be right back.
Standard glee probably attached to a standard black shaggy monster. I wonder if it'd help if I sang about my favourite things.
Did anyone hear that? I didn't hear a thing. Very toxic. No, that's fine, did you? Sometimes people get that mood. Just not wanting to watch any streams or anything. Totally fine with me. I'm glad to see you back. It was just a few days ago when me and Zelda were actually talking about you a little bit.
No way, one drink.
It was just that I was talking to him about the many video games that I intend to replay since of this Twitch having to move all of the VODs to the YouTube or the highlights. And there's a lot of games that are, you know, a lot of text-heavy games, like visual novel style or just adventure games in general, and how much fun we had with you doing the voices as well. Just that kind of stuff. I mean, Zelda is interested a little bit in doing voices for me when I play like Phoenix Wright again. So it would be nice if you were there too to voice some of the female characters when I do them. Now, how do I get the boogeyman to move? Practice my Russian accent. It seems like just maybe I need to do the.
Who's there? Hello. What's look? Get out. Whoa.
Not that.
Hello. What's what does really? Get out from. Oh, stop snivelling. I thought you were a grown monster.
What if I do this again?
Whatever would your mother say?
Mother! Oh, Mother! My mother!
Really?
But you can't anyway.
Have you ever?
Oh.
Yes. Tell me.
Well, oh, it's not. You have that.
Ah. Well, I think I can help you there. I can find you some foxes.
Foxes?
Sorry, I meant mice. Anyway, I can find you a few if you like, and you can try scaring those.
They're not big mice, are they?
I don't think so.
I mean, those ones that jump can't bear.
Well, you just come along and we'll find you some ones that don't jump.
There we go. Look at the troll. Even the troll is scared. It's a bogeyman.
Barman's hiding.
And the drunk's like, huh? There we go.
That's great.
Maybe we should tell the innkeeper to buy a new door.
Nah. He'll figure it out.
Yeah. He'll air out the room a little bit.
Yeah.
There, he scared the mouse. All the others are just cards.
Ho, ho, and ha. What it is to laugh. I never knew mice could knock their knees. Yes, metaphor or not, we really must do something about that door.
Hello again.
So, how did we do?
Well, he put up quite a fight, but I think I finally got him.
A terrible fight?
Well, yes, quite
Proud.
ferocious.
Ferocious? How? How does a half-starved rodent of the order Mus domesticus manage to almost overpower a full-grown bogeyman?
He squeaked at me.
Squeaked? Just squeaked?
Well,
see.
it was the way he squeaked. Puts the wind up you know. Mouse bites can infect. I read it somewhere. Some fella's arm rotted clean off.
You can't be infected. You're a legendary figure of terror.
Still, best not take any chances.
Smart.
Yeah, right.
You don't
Yeah,
think
right,
he's
agree.
going to come round again, do you?
And you can see that he's more confident now because he's talking in full caps. Like death.
Yeah.
Useful kind of thing to have in this place.
Ale.
Bear Huggers Whiskey, 20% proof.
Oh, bear huggers.
River Ankh
Such a good
Water,
name for a whiskey.
100% proof. I suppose anything that's gone through so many sets of kidneys must be pure.
Why don't they have a whole barrel of freaking
River Ankh Water. I
real
suppose-
ank water? Like, why?
I mean, he does say it quite right as it is in the books. Anything that's passed through that many kidneys must be pure.
No,
Eh.
100% proof though. I mean, that's poison at that point.
Ho
But then again, it's the river hog.
counterwise wine. Looks like a good year, even if it is 10 years from now.
I mean, it's from the future, so.
Yeah, it's counterwise.
Elderberry wine, best used before 3:30 p.m.
Huh?
What?
What? Oh,
That does.
not the glass then. Maybe the tankard. There we go.
Yeah, I would suggest the tankard.
Now we got a fizzy drink.
Tankard of wine. At least it looks like wine. I wonder why it's pitting the metal in the tankard.
I wonder why it's sizzling like that.
Don't question it.
Maybe I should. Why is it sizzling? It's gonna explode. Also, kind of mild for a whiskey being only 20 proof.
Yeah.
Nice bald eagle. Let's see what our smith friend thinks about the elderberry wine. 20% whiskey sounds as delicious as cat's piss.
I do agree.
Jeez. I think he liked it. Luggage.
Sounds like it.
Luggage! Where's that darn dog? Luggage! There you are. Finally. Hey there, in your base.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Hello, in your base.
Haven't got all day. We dwarf and swordsmiths lead a busy life.
Well, would you tune up this sword for me?
Stop whining. Huh? Hey, it went ting!
Nice.
A sword that goes ting.
No, we got everything. This actually went a lot faster than I expected. Because before I started the stream, I was talking with Assault about the game, and I thought that it would take before or around the soy munch when we would be here, but we're here.
What are you lot doing here?
This is the end of the game.
Us? Nothing.
Oh no!
Yes, you are. You're all here waiting for something.
Programs, get your souvenir programs. Only 1 penny each, and I'm cutting my own throat.
What's that lady doing lashed to that rock?
Reserved seating.
I thought you said nothing was going on.
Well, it isn't. But if anything does happen, then she's got a front row seat. Help!
She said help.
No, she didn't. She said whelp. She's calling for puppies.
Give me one of those damn programs. Opening act, grand fanfare and dancing girls. The amazing Bendable Sisters will perform amusing novelty acts.
Bendable
Should be worth
sisters.
seeing.
Followed by Lady Ramkin will be offered as a sacrifice to appease the mighty dragon. Main attraction hero roast, sausage sizzle to follow, if wet, in the town hall.
Help!
If
Don't
wet.
worry. We're
Yeah.
pretty certain a hero's going to turn up.
Where? When? Are you sure?
Oh, there's no stopping the buggers. That's what we're here for. And if it doesn't work out, there's always the sausages.
Well, now that dragon can meet its doom at last. Little did it expect that it would meet up with a true hero.
Who? A hero? Who?
Me.
So you found all the bits you need then?
Yes, now I finally have the power. I'm a hero at last.
Way.
There goes the offler. There's the birthmark. Mustache. Camouflage. Sword that goes ding.
I still say it's going to be 1,000,000 to 1 against you killing it.
So it's
Never.
gonna work.
What can a dragon possibly have to match my wits, my cunning, my majestic pointy hat?
It's
Why,
drooping
that
right now.
creature's nothing but a lizard with big ideas. Just a scaly, bloated, cowardly...
Ahem. Hey, look, the fool is in the stocks now.
Yeah, about time.
It was him.
It was him. Yeah,
I
Gaspoke did it.
said I'd leave you until last.
Go for it, lad. Hit it in the vulnerables.
Shush! Look, Mr. Dragon, why don't we just come to some sort of agreement? I mean,
That's another one from the books.
I'm the hero.
Vulnerables.
Win, well-known fact. On the other hand, in a sensible universe, the actual chances of my harming you are about...
1,000,000 to 1.
Yes, that's it. So, in the interests of promoting mutually beneficial relations, why don't you push off and bother another city? Thank you very much. No hard feelings. Case dismissed.
You feel this is the best course of action for the overall promotion of positive experience, which is to say, enjoyment and well-being?
Exactly.
Because if the day ends with one of us dead, then the negative experience of the loser will cancel out the positive experience of the victor?
Yes, that's it exactly. Yes?
I think I'm going to eat you anyway.
Why? Was it something I said?
No, it's just that I hate philosophers. Sorry.
Well, in that case, take this. Sturcus mortuus sum. Sturcus mortuus sum. Sturcus mortuus sum.
Whoa! Turns into a rocket.
Nice.
Missed me by that much.
Yeah, it went underneath. Uh-oh. It's drinking oil.
Oh no.
Whew.
No. How did he survive that?
1 in a million chance.
Well, that was 1 chance in 1,000,000.
Yep.
Right, that's it. I've had enough of you.
What happened to the philosophy?
I'll
A
give you something to
heat-seeking
think about.
missile, yep.
I'll be here.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
That wasn't a bad line.
Act 4. Ooh.
Yay.
All right. Let's go to Lady Ramkin's Dragon Sanctuary. There's something that we need from here. Something very important.
Is it by chance a dragon?
Could be. But can you imagine which...
Dragon. I
Oh,
think so. I just can't remember his name.
all right. We need the key. And she still got it under her... on her thigh.
Oh.
Under the hem of her dress.
I'm guessing it's gonna be Mumbo.
Could it be? Quite possibly. Most definitely. I mean, you gotta go with the underdog.
Yeah. It's just a shame that it's not named Errol.
And also, don't you love it that everybody's here? You can recognize all the faces from the game.
Absolutely.
I mean, even the weird guy from the library is here. And there's a Gasboat's dummy.
Also,
Also,
the one at the back with the brown knot of hair next to one of the guardsmen.
that one.
Yep. Who's that?
That's a good question, actually. I know that there's
Probably
some...
someone.
There's some characters here that actually we haven't met, like this guy, that lady there, And there is also this groovy looking dude. Actually, that's the psychiatrist who's now a director.
Yeah.
But there's also this guy that we don't know. I think those are inserts.
That's Pratchett.
Yeah, these are.
That's Pratchett himself.
Yeah, these are inserts, like they're the programmers, and there's Terry Pratchett himself.
Yeah. I mean, with that beard and that hat.
Yep.
That's
also,
Pratchett.
I also like it that the frog is here.
Yeah, you're right back.
Alright.
A maiden in distress. Well, technically a maiden anyway. If we rescue her, I think we'll just give the kiss thing a bit of a miss.
Why? I mean, Rampkin is not that bad looking.
I have absolutely...
Too bad we cannot read these. It'd be nice to know what they said about the fool.
There's that dragon cage key, safely nestled in her stocking top. That doesn't...
And there's the Dunny man. I do wonder who this is. I mean, it's not Carrot. Because there's Carrot.
Tecumseh Farragut the Ninth?
Still great names. There is Membo.
That doesn't work.
Yeah. He can easily walk over that molten pile. He's a wizard. Wizard shoes. Also, it's warm in here now because the sun is blaring in. Oh.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Can't talk to them. What a shame.
That doesn't.
There we go. We have a total of 42 items in our luggage. 42 items. And this one is even unnecessary. I didn't need to pick up more coin, but I did. I mean, if I can add one more
That
item.
doesn't... Fire... That...
Apparently I can't. Usually when you double click on the fireworks, you can grab... No, there it is. There we go. Now I got an extra firecracker. 43 items. I'm just waiting for Azelda to return. Don't want him to miss this moment. I mean, we're this close to the end, so.
Nigel Hawthorne Rampshire the Eighth.
Fabulous names on these dragons.
This thing smells of butterscotch. Good grief, what are you keeping in there? Why is it all sticky? Oh, wait. I'd rather not know.
Butterscotch.
Good thing I brought you along, eh?
I would say so, because how would you carry 43 items?
Good boy. Now just try not to eat anyone. There's a chap. Where'd you put all that stuff?
I mean, it's a luggage chest. You just put it in there. We should not question the anatomy of the luggage.
Here, boy. Here, luggage.
Good boy.
Here, boy. What are you doing? Get out of that. Good thing I brought you along, eh? Good boy. Now...
So many different lines just when talking to the luggage.
Why can't I just have an inventory window like anybody else?
Well, you do when you click on the luggage. It's right here.
That doesn't work.
Would it be funny if you could actually use the handshake on a dragon?
I have returned.
Mambo the 16th. Quite a chubby little chap, aren't you?
Welcome back. Now it's time to take Mumbo with us.
Hell yeah.
Seems like he's a bit out of fuel. There he goes. Now we got an M16.
Yeah, Mambo the 16th. Yeah, of course.
What else
I knew
would
there
you
was going to
expect?
be some joke. I knew there was going to be some joke with that name, since in the book he's called Errol. I knew they had to change the name because of some joke.
Mm.
Also, his original name is in the book is Good Boy Bindle Featherston III. It's such a great name.
There's a notorious, infamous Easter egg that took like 20 years to find in the game. That is right here. And let's see.
Which is, I want to be the first person in a video game to save.
Yeah, the F word.
Yeah.
We needed to click the pickpocket's left eye. And I don't see the lava ball. Starfish anywhere.
No.
Is he over here? How are you alive? Actually, how are any of these bad guys alive? Even the fishmonger is here. They should all be dead because the dragon should have killed them.
Question.
Maybe they mean the assassin or this guy. Let's see, so it's... Click the left eye. Then her left nipple. In the right eye. And the right nipple. No. Maybe it is him.
Gonna try and find it.
There should be a video, but I remember using that as a guide. Oh, it's the guy with the glasses.
Oh.
This guy. That we need to click. The left eye. Left nipple. Right eye. Right nipple. No? Alright. Do I right click?
A great churning, gibbering mass of humanity. Well, close enough to humanity not to excite interest from anyone except a biologist.
Hey, Timur.
Hey, Timur. Oh, it's a real pixel hunting thing. So apparently it's these guys' eyes first, then this person's eyes, and then we move here to find the one pixel that is somewhere around here, because you can see that the crowd text will change.
Ah.
If you do it right. It could be that it's removed from this version. It's a possibility.
I mean, I don't think it would be, just because it was so hard to find.
I mean, I'm looking at the video, and it is showing like I need to...
A great...
That eye, that eye, that eye, that. And they move here. And then they look for the spot here on her nipple. Nothing's showing up though, so... Not sure how this works.
Yeah. I mean...
Ah. So there's, you can see the D from the crowd is over there. So I think I need to look for the hotspot on their eyes as well, where the D disappears. But it's a possibility that on this version they removed it. Who knows?
It would surprise me if they did.
I mean, the PlayStation 1 version has it at least.
Yeah.
But I know I've done it before, but... Or maybe I'm just remembering watching the video. But it really is that when you click the people's eyes, and then you look for the hotspot on the Amazon's nipple, the text will change into saying fascinating. And when you click on it, the Rincewind will just say that, let me be the first person in a video game to say the word fuck.
It's great.
Yeah, it's a really good Easter egg. Yeah. It's an obvious reference to Graham Chapman's eulogy, which John Cleese read out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's apparently what the story behind it is, that it's a reference to that eulogy. Oh, well. Let's just finish the game then. Do not worry, Lady Rampkin. We are here to save you. After all, we are a hero. No dragon, though. Oh, yeah, right. We need to load up our M16. We need some ammunition. Hey, Zampact.
Hey, Zampact.
We gotta go get some potatoes. Very empty in here. They even took away that weird machine. I can still hear the information being retrieved.
Yeah.
Still not enough. I think I actually need to do... where's my matches? There. No, that's the screwdriver. There. I need to feed this to him. Still not enough.
I love the coughing.
Yeah. Still not enough.
Hey, Jesse. Happy birthday.
Hey, Jesse, happy birthday. That means...
I know what that means, buddy.
Yep. Hang on. First of all... Happy birthday.
It's louder than it used to be. It's nice.
I mean, it's
easy to hear.
When you told me that I should press it on the desk.
Yeah.
It really boosts up the volume of it.
Oh, resonance, baby.
Yep. All right. Let's go get the last thing that we need, and then we end the game. I wonder if the dwarves are also here at the
Maybe.
the square. Yep. Nobody here.
Oh.
Here, boy. Luggage. There we go. Locked and loaded, baby. We got a fully loaded Mumbo 16.
That's like 3 Mambo number 5s.
Hero returneth.
Not you again.
Oh,
Can't
yes.
leave a monster in peace to eat.
Even put a bandana on his forehead.
Hasta la vista. Eat hot smoking death, reptilian trash.
Is that a swamp dragon in your hands?
Hasta la
Are you just
vista.
pleased to see me?
This is an M16, the world's most powerful swamp dragon. It can blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Already out of ammo? Oh, wait. Something even better is happening. Don't worry. We got just the thing.
Oh, right, the love custard.
Mm-hmm. One sip and there you go.
Oh my.
That sounds horrible, by the way.
My.
There they go. Hey, he can fly now. Yay.
Oh, so that's why it doesn't have any vulnerables. It's a girl.
A female?
On heat, too. They always get stroppy when they're feeling a little, overheated.
Good grief.
By Mothra's hand warmers.
This click is going to make me a fortune.
It's hardly suitable for public viewing.
Well, you go up there and tell them. Anyway, it has artistic integrity.
He's got an interesting seductive technique.
Lots of energy anyway.
Pub, anyone?
Why not?
Okay.
The end.
Fiend!
With a heart. Oh.
Aw.
Oh, hey, Death.
Ah, sorry. The horse threw a shoe. I had to see about a shipwreck.
Okay.
My scythe went blunt.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there was a terrible earthquake.
Mhm.
The map got lost. My road didn't come back from the cleaners. There was a sudden plague. It's not my fault. Oh, bugger.
Poor guy.
Poor guy, he didn't get to do any soul gathering. Hey!
Fiend. No, it's Fiend.
Yeah.
Such a great game.
That was nice.
Wait until you see the second game, which we're gonna start right away.
Oh boy.